Hi Annie, my name is Alex Stemle. I'm the President and CEO of Stemle Consulting Group, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Now most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who the expert is and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free, it's actually resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Alex. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business gain more clientele and revenue, please shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or, if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is something called content. What content is anything that you can see on your web page, whether that be pictures, whether that be words, numbers, all of the above is considered content. Now, for Google likes there to be about 1,500 words to really start optimizing you on Google. So, and as you can see, I do have your web page pulled up here. I do like it. There's quite a bit of content, which is fantastic. That's a wonderful thing. Yeah, as you can see, quite a bit going down. Looks really, really good. Let's actually count and see how many words you actually have. So it looks like you're sitting right at 1,400 words. That's fantastic. You're not far off the mark. The more words, the more content you can have, the better. Now, with content, to get optimized, they don't just want, a bunch of words. They want something that's called keyword-rich content. So you have the amount of words, but the big thing you're missing are something, like I said, called keywords. Now, what keywords are exactly what people are going in and searching for in Google. So when you go in, you go to the Google search bar and you may type in, beach therapy services. Well, that would become a keyword phrase. We want as many keywords and keyword phrases inside our content as we could possibly have. So I actually pulled up on a program I pay about $400 a month for. It's called Ahrefs. It's a great program, but it's actually showing right now you're only getting found for 23 keywords in that entire 1,400 words. So that's something that would definitely need to get brought up, and once you did that, that would bring in quite a bit of clientele by itself. Okay, but that's just one piece of it. So what I've done, I've actually looked at some competition in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So this one here, Dallas Whole Life Counseling, as you see, very nice website as well. My computer's run a little slow on me, not moving as fast as I'd like it this morning. But going through everything, and they have some content. They don't have as much as you do, but let's check it out. So they're getting found for right at 1,200 words. So they're a little bit under you. So just on the content part of it, you're actually winning that battle. So that's fantastic. But let's see how many words they're actually getting keywords for. So as you can see, they're actually getting found for 1.1 thousand keywords. That's where we're having a big difference here. Okay. So, and then I pulled up one other company here, and that's Dallas Therapy Collective. You see, again, very nice website, very, very beautiful, very, professional, put together. And the one thing about websites, you can have the most beautiful website in the world. You can, spend all the money in the world on them. But if people don't see them, it's not doing much for you. So let's look at their statistics here. And they're only sitting at 505 words, so they don't have much content at all. So you're smashing them in that. But let's see how many keywords they're actually getting found for. They're getting found for 552 keywords. So that's the phrases. That they could have keywords hidden behind pictures. There could be all kinds of different things. So that's something definitely need to work on. Again, you have a beautiful website, very professional, a lot of content, which is great, just not the keywords getting found for. So that's one easy fix. Okay. The next thing I really want to talk about is something called GMB, or Google My Business. Okay, so as you know, when you go into a search engine, you type in, as I did right here, DFW therapist. Well, a little map shows up, and then underneath that map you have generally 3 businesses. Sometimes there's ads on top of that. Some people see the ads, some people don't. A lot of people have an ad blocker, so it doesn't do much good. But how do you get in that top 3? Well, you've already taken care of part number 1. As you can see, I pulled up here, you already have a Google My Business, so that is fantastic. But what are they looking for on that Google My Business to move you up, to rank you higher? Well, what they're looking for is exact address. You have that. Fantastic. They're looking for hours of operation. You have that. Fantastic. They're looking for the phone number. Great. They're also looking for photos, pictures. Now, I looked on there. You do have some pictures, not a whole lot. They would like to see about 20 plus pictures with keywords actually behind them. So they're saved in there as keywords. That's a huge benefit. Then they're also looking for as many 5-star reviews as you can, which you have some reviews on there, which is great. But the one thing I do see that's kind of missing just a little bit is the description. So in the description, they like that to be about 500 words. That is keyword rich as well. Okay. Once you put all of these things together, it's going to move you up to the top 3 very quickly. Once you're in that top 3, it's going to bring in quite a bit more clientele. So that is a huge, huge benefit. But big thing is you already have the foundation laid there. It just needs a couple more tweaks, and that'll boost you up significantly. Okay. So that's pretty easy. And now the last thing I really want to talk about, probably the most important, it's the part that nobody sees. Okay, it's what you call the back-end SEO. Okay, so it has to do with things called backlinks and citations. Okay, I'm going to talk about citations first. What a citation is any kind of directory on the internet that I can go on and actually find a link to your website. Okay, or the description of your website. So who you are, name, just like Google My Business, name, description, website, all this good stuff. Okay, that is a citation. We want to have as many citations as we can absolutely get. Okay, the more directories you're on, the more it boosts you up in Google's eyes. Then that moves you up the pack. Okay, so that's one piece that's very important. To me, the most important thing that you could possibly have, though, is something called a backlink. Now, what a backlink is any website that you go onto on the internet, whether that's a blog, whether that's a citation directory, whether that's, just an influencer post. Any kind of website that you can go onto online, and there is an actual link that will directly take them from their website to yours, is what you call a backlink. For instance, if there is, let's say Dr. Phil had a big blog, and millions of people are following it, and at the end of that there is a thing that said, if you're in McKinney, Texas, check out Beach Therapy Services, and it gave a link to your website. Well, that would be considered a backlink. That would be a huge backlink, because you're getting all the power from all these other websites, what they're giving off and giving to you. Okay, so backlinks are what's really going to bring in the clientele. Let's go in, kind of look at your backlinks and things. So as you can see, we have, like I said, we're getting found for 23 keywords. We are getting found on 10 backlinks. Okay, Google likes that to be between, just to really get started, between 250 and 350 to really even start to optimize you. A lot of times you need many, many more, depending how high up on Google you want to get and how much more clientele you can take in. But as you can see, you're at 10. Okay, let's look at some of these others. So we go over here to the Dallas Whole Life. Okay, and let's pull their stats up here. Again, I apologize, my computer's going a little slower than normal. So right here, it looks like they're getting found for 944 backlinks. That's huge. That's great. Which, as you can see, bringing in with their keywords is about $606 in traffic. Or not dollars, I'm sorry, 606 clients of traffic coming in, people coming to their website. So the value of their actual website monthly is about $3.2 thousand a month, is what, if somebody was to buy their website off them, that would be a fair price that they could sell it. A little over $3,000 per month for that, or to rent it out. Okay, going back, kind of looking at yours, so 10 backlinks, 23 keywords. Right now, you don't have any traffic coming in. Not hard to fix, just takes a little bit of tweak and some time, and we can definitely get you where you want to be. Okay, now let's go over and look one more time. Let's go look at the Dallas Therapy Collective and see what they have going on. So we go in here, so they're right at 200 backlinks. And 552 keywords, which is bringing them about 375 people to their website a month, which on average is about $1.3 thousand worth of value monthly, okay, to their website, if somebody wanted to buy that off. Okay, so when it comes to backlinks, though, not all backlinks are created equal. So if we go back over here to Dallas Whole Life and we click into their ARFs again, I'll actually show you what I mean by not all backlinks are created equal. So there's that, and now we're here. I'm going to click on their backlinks. So how do we compete with that? We actually go in and we physically copy the good backlinks that they're on, and that way we can get the same power that they are, and then we add to it the ones that we need. But some of these backlinks are going to be fluff, and I'll show you what I mean. So you see a DR right here. That DR is basically how much power is going to that website. So it's a domain rating. The scale is from 0 to 100. We want this number right here to be as close to 100 as possible. Okay, if it's super low, it's doing nothing for your website. It's just fluff. So as you can see right here, they start with a 62. That's respectable, not bad. But then you go down, you have a 90. Those are phenomenal. Staying in the 90s, 80s are great, but then we jump down here and you have a 29. Not doing a whole lot for them. 80. So they have some really, really great ones starting out. But as I went through all 19 pages of this, you're going to see, little ones, 29. You're going to see zeros. You're going to see ones. You're going to see fives. We don't want to copy any of those because they're doing nothing. We want to go in and just take the best of the best and put those on your website, okay? Now let's go over here and see for Therapy Collective, and let's look at their backlinks. And see right off the bat, there's a 13. So that's not doing really anything for them. It's kind of a waste. 64 is okay. 84, great. 70 in the 70s is pretty good. 60s, okay. Kind of going down. And 53, that's kind of right in the middle, not doing a whole lot, but not really hurting either. So we'd go through the 4 pages and we'd look and see exactly where they're at, and from there, that's how we beat the competition. Our goal here is not to match our competition. Our goal is to smash our competition. Here at Stemle Consulting Group, we know exactly when to put things in, where to put them in. You can't put too much in a month's time. I couldn't come in and help you out and say, hey, let's do all this in 1 month and you'll be fixed. You'll actually get dinged for that. Google calls that stuffing. You can't put too many keywords in 1 month. That's keyword stuffing, backlink stuffing. They will ding you for all this. So there is a time and a place for everything. It just takes a little bit of time and patience and you'll be up there in no time. But that's kind of the big gist of all of it that I kind of want to go over with you today. I could, go on and on and on and talk a little bit longer, but I don't want to bore you. I don't want to confuse you. I just kind of want to give you those little tidbits, those nuggets right there. So kind of what we went over. Number 1, we talked about content. That front page needs to be at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. We talked about the Google My Business and how to, just make little tweaks to that and get exactly where you need it to be. And then we talked about the citations and the backlinks. Okay. Again, those are probably the most important piece that I see that you're missing. Again, we'd be happy to help you with that. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to work with you to do whatever you would like to do. So in closing, you can either go with this information I provided you with today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give us a call at 317-676-4405. And once again, my name is Alex Stemle. I am the President and CEO of Stemle Consulting Group. And again, our number is 317-676-4405. I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great one, Annie.